I got it this much wrong, and he still is respectful in a video. Coach Greg, and today a response video to Russel Orhii, who did a response video to a video I did about him where I said he's not natural, okay? So a bit of background. I said that Russel Orhii is not natural in a previous video, and the reason I did that was mostly based on the fact that I'd seen him post a picture saying he was 14 years old looking like He-Man. I've been requested to do a Natty or Not video on this guy for months, and frankly, I was on the fence. I wasn't sure. I was like, I don't know which way to go. I saw that picture posted on his Instagram wall, and I said, hey, he ain't no 14 years old. I did a bit of research, found out he's more like 20 in that photo. So I said, hey, if a guy is willing to lie about his age in a photo, good chance he's willing to lie about being a fake Natty, okay? So what ended up happening is it biased me to wanting to say he's not natural, okay? I said, oh, if a gun's to my head and the guy can do this, I'm picking not natural. I watched the video and then I reached out to him and said, I'm only right 99.6% of the time, and this is one of those times when I'm wrong. You guys probably think I'm so cocky and I think I'm always right. Never admit when I'm wrong. No, I got it wrong. So this video is me responding to Russel to clear everything up and to say, I actually got this wrong and I actually now think he's natural. This guy has freaky 1 in a billion genetics and he's able to get this jacked and this strong natural. Some people, they're just born to do this. I have amazing genetics. This guy's more amazing. I'm not the best in the world at anything. Well, maybe it's sounding like Gilbert Godfrey in videos. I don't know. I might be the best at stuff. Who knows? Maybe. But this guy, he's just freakishly good at having muscle and being strong.
Okay, so funny enough, as you guys know, I got mentioned by Greg Doucette.
So he begins to respond to me and he's already got a smile on his face. He's not angry. So automatically when you see somebody smiling and happy and in a good mood, it's easier to like that person. When somebody comes out angry and aggressive and angry and aggressive and it's like, it's harder to like that person than if they're more understanding or in a good mood. Good mood brings out good mood. If you're in a good mood, you tend to bring out other people's good mood. So automatically, I'm watching this, and remember, I did a Natty or Not on this guy, and I said he's a fake Natty, okay? You kind of watch this and you're like, oh, I wonder how he's gonna take that, how is he gonna eat it? I see him with a smile on his face, and I'm like, oh, this is not so bad. So let's continue to watch.
What do I think about that? Like, dude, does it bother me? What's my opinion on it? I wasn't bothered by it. I just looked at it as entertainment.
A lot of people said, hey, what do you think about this whole thing? He's like, I'm not bothered by it. It's entertainment.
I was not a fan of Greg Doucette, but I did binge watch a shit ton of his YouTube videos earlier on, like when he had like 80,000 subscribers, 120,000 subscribers, and he had that whole thing with Brandy and Hardbody. I was tuning into his videos because he is pretty entertaining. Like the way his voice sounds, the funny shit he says, like the insults, they're funny.
So he said when he did a video on me, I was like, this is entertainment. This is good. He's like, people are gonna have their own opinion on me. I'm gonna do me. You can think whatever you want. That's a very confident person. When other people can criticize you and you can just say, yeah, that's your opinion. And I know that I'm natural and you think I'm not, and whatever. It's like this. If somebody thinks that you're not natural and you are, is there a better compliment than that? Okay, if I had made a video, oh, he's gotta be natural. I mean, look at him. I mean, how strong is he? And clearly it's easy to get a build like that. That's an insult. When people say, Greg, you look natural, I'm like,
it is what it is. I'm very comfortable, kind of where I'm at now. It's just like, look, I work out hard, you know, I do it naturally. I compete in a natural federation for powerlifting, and people will take from that what they will take. Like some people are gonna believe I'm natural, some people are not gonna believe I'm natural. That's not my goal.
Same as when I was actually natural in my younger days. Half the people thought I was and half thought I wasn't. I go in a bodybuilding show, powerlifting meet, and people are like, oh, you're not natural, or you are. They thought what they thought. I knew what I knew. I knew. I'd go to a powerlifting meet or a bodybuilding show and be like, yeah, of course you don't think I'm natural because I lift more than you or I have more muscle than you do. Of course, why would you think that? It kind of sucks if you're on PDs steroids, SARMs, whatever, and the other guy's natural, and he's better than you. It's like, I'm better than you even without taking anything.
My goal is to do what I do and push the limits of myself and continue to do that. The one thing that I will say, the video was funny as hell. Like the whole, I've seen a lot of people twist my name in a lot of different ways, like Russel Orhii, like blah, blah, blah. He said, Russel Orhii must think we're all high.
So I literally still don't know how to say his name. He's like, this was really funny in the video. He's like, a lot of people mess up my name. They say Russel Orhii, Russel Orhii. He's like, Russel Orhii. And I'm looking at it and I thought I was being proper in saying Orhii. I said Russel Orhii. Like, it's O-R-H-I-I. So I thought you had to stress the I. Hi. So I literally don't know how to say his name. Russel Orhii. Russel Orhii. I don't know how to do it, and if you ask me tomorrow, I'll probably mispronounce it, but I'm not doing it on purpose. When I say people's names wrong, it's not on purpose. Just call it a friggin' disability. I don't know what I have. I can't do it, people.
The only thing that kind of annoyed me with the video is the fact that this dude didn't mention that I am the world record holder in the 83 kg weight class. Like, I am quite literally the best 83 kg lifter in the IPF in the world. And he didn't mention that.
I screwed it up. I dropped the bomb. I was so focused on him being 14 and doing a natty or not, and I didn't even bother to worry about how much does he actually lift. I was just going by his physique, the fact that he's strong, and just here it is. He's not natural. So here's his actual lifts because he deserves to have the recognition he deserves. So I wrote it down. 83 kilograms.
Coach Greg.
Go to the glasses. Powerlifting record, IPF 83 kilograms, 833 kilogram total, 313 kilogram squat, 195 kg bench, 325 kilo deadlift. The squat is approaching 700 pounds, his bench is around 430, and the deadlift is over 700 pounds. These are incredible numbers. The only number I can actually keep up with is the bench press, and I have the world record in the bench press. It's a freakishly amazing achievement.
Coach Greg.
He chose the right parents.
When you compete in the IPF, you get OMTs. So OMTs are out of meet testings. For the people that are watching my YouTube channel or people that are subscribed to me already, you know that I get tested frequently out of meet. I literally have people coming up to my door around the year testing me.
And he did this in the IPF, which does out of meet, which means they can show up at your door and drug test you, and they did, or test you at the actual competition. So you can't just cycle off and just pass the test. You can't just say, oh, I'm just gonna use test suspension for 51 weeks, take a week off and pass the test. No, you can't, and it's WADA, it's very strict drug testing. They test for everything. You go in another federation, they might not even test for SARMs. That's right, there's competitions that don't even test for SARMs.
So I actually got tested a couple weeks ago. I don't think I mentioned it on a YouTube video, but I did get tested a couple of weeks ago. I got tested like 2 weeks ago.
They literally can come test you at any time. I looked. I actually said, can you send me a list of all the drug tests you've done? He sent them.
Coach Greg.
16 times he was tested in and out of meet in total in the last 5 years.
Coach Greg.
16 times he's passed drug tests. He's natural. And he doesn't know when they're showing up. He can't just say, oh, they're coming next week, time to cycle off. No. They show up at his door whenever. He can make a YouTube video and say, hey guys, I just set a PR on the bench. They're like, oh, let's show up at his door. Let's test him now. He's natural. You want to prove you're friggin' natural? Join something like the IPF where you can be drug tested at random, even out of meet or whenever they feel like it. Then you don't know, you can't plan out your cycle. You can say, oh yeah, you can take this and that and cycle off and do this. No, try it. You're gonna fail. Try it. You can't trick an out of meet test when you don't know when it's coming. Unless you're telling me there's a conspiracy where they're being tipped off somehow, and then that's how, 1 in a million chance that that's the case. A lot more likely that he's natural, passing all these tests, than he's a fake natty, okay? Makes sense. Does this not make sense? You guys still think he's a fake natty after listening to this video? Yeah, I'm only right 99.5% of the time. I got that one wrong. But I make up for it. I'm correcting it. I'm telling you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. You want to hear, oh yeah, he's so strong because he cheated. Nope, he just got better parents than you and trained harder than last time.
I think that's something that was left out, and I was like, damn, he didn't mention that. Like the fact that I do get tested frequently. So there was that. But other than that, the video was very entertaining. I enjoyed it. I don't take things personally. I do understand that there is that entertainment value when it comes to YouTube. I'm sure he just got a shit ton of requests to do a Natty or Not video about me, or just kind of respond to whatever I was posting, and he had his opinions on that. But I just think it's interesting, you know, it's funny. I don't take it personally. Once again, for me, it's all entertainment. It doesn't bother me. I just kind of do what I do, and I think that a lot of people should be able to take that as well.
So imagine I got it this much wrong, and he still is respectful in a video. I mean, he could have torn me apart. He could have been like, and he would have won. He clearly wins. He wins. He clearly is winning this, okay? So he watched my video, saw I was wrong, made a response video, and just told it like it is. It's like, when you do that, you win. If he had made a response video completely angry and aggressive and stuff, it wouldn't make him more believable, okay? Being nice, polite, and saying, hey, I'm natural, here's my evidence, and whatever you want to think, that's what you're going to think. That makes him that much more believable. So he did it right. He clearly wins this, no question.
Do what you do. People are going to have opinions on you. You can't change that. All you can do is focus on what can you do to make yourself better. Focusing and responding to him and being negatively impacted to what that video was doesn't do me any good. You know, I just got to stay on my path and continue to work.
So here's his advice. Don't listen to other people. Focus on yourself and make yourself better. Focus on the compliment part of the video and not on the negative part. I do these videos all the time, Natty or not. If I brag up how good you look and I say you're fake Natty, focus on the bragged up how good I look part. Does that make sense? That's what I do. People insult me all the time, and sometimes I call them out and say, hey, you're a bully and all that stuff. But I just say it. It doesn't actually bother me. The parts that I listen to are the compliments, the good stuff, okay? So when people give you compliments and they give you insults in this world, which is going to happen all the time, don't focus on the negative. And what people do is they always focus on the negative. 5% of the world is probably going to be negative forever. You can't change that. 95% is good. What you can do is focus on the positive, ignore the hate, ignore the negative, okay? You can hear it in one ear, you heard it, and out the other ear. The good stuff in the ear, memorize it, and keep it there.
Other than that, it was a very entertaining video. Shout out to Greg Doucette. I enjoy the channel when I do check into it, because it is quite funny here and there. So much love to everyone.
So he does this and he literally promotes my channel in the process. How can you like this guy? This guy, I'm a huge fan now. Went from, oh, whatever, it's a fine, to now I want to see everything he does. So you see how you can win? He wins and he did it in the right way. I'm teaching you. You want to do a response to me or anyone? There's the example of how to do it. Anyway, I'm going to have to take down the other video, because why would I put the video when it's all wrong? And taking it down. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette IB Pro. Blooping it up. Watch the top and bottom. Do it both. Whatever. At least watch something. And until next time, I'm out. Babe, can you go get my glasses in my bedroom? Glasses. The ones for Clark Kent. I think I can get out of here and it'll still work. It's just I'm nervous with the technology.